Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on January 1st, 2019. Can you believe it? And I am here to do a reading for January, so a January forecast of January 2019. Remember, we are in a 3-year numerologically, so if we add up the 2, the 0, the 1, and the 9, and reduce that to a single number, it is going to be a 3-year, which means that last year was about harmonizing enough to get into a place where physical union could follow this year, as well as the manifestation of the union, which is that third energy, which is that creative energy that the two twins kind of bring in and create, so either a new life or new projects or their mission or their purpose. So this is a beautiful year. So I've been gone for a while. I haven't been making videos, but I am going to start a new channel. It's called Spiritual Ninja, and I will be uploading some videos to that this week. So I'm going to put the channel name in the description box below if you want to check it out. There's nothing there right now, but you could subscribe, and when new content starts rolling out, like the trailer will come out this week, and a video about intentions is the first video that I'll be making. That Spiritual Ninja account is a spin-off of this one, and it's me more on my mission, kind of helping starseeds, lightworkers, twin flames, those on the ascension path to learn, the tools. And then I want to bring in some cool things like different religions and how they relate to our journey, and looking at like what different types of souls there are. For example, I believe I'm a merged walk-in soul, and I do have a lot of information about that because I had near-death experiences, so I'll discuss those. I'll discuss narcissists and empaths and just all types of things, like different types of healing, and everything I'll discuss in the beginning is going to be things that I really know a lot about. So check that channel out, and thank you for joining me here. I also have been wanting to share some experiential videos with channeled messages on this channel for twin flames, but I kept getting blocked. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm unblocked, and when I say blocked, I mean either protected because of my union kind of needing to come together in a certain way, so protected from discussing things ahead of time or before everything's in place, protected in that way, but also could be protected from negative influences. So I guess it's pretty much ends up to be the same thing, but either way, I wasn't spiritually able, I wasn't getting the message from spirit that I was able to share those things with you necessarily at that time, but now I'm open and able to, so I'll be sharing those on this channel. So what I'm planning on, and what I'm going to definitely do, is start posting something every day on one of the channels. So check out either channel or subscribe to both and put the notifications on so you get the information. Believe me, you're going to want to hear the stories that have happened and the insights that I've gained from the stories of me and my beloved the last 6 months or so, and what I think is going on, and what I think is going to help all twins, or at least the twins that resonate with my messages. So remember, this is a general reading that we're going to do today too. It's general, so just take the parts of it that do resonate with you and leave the rest behind. Also, I want to just remind you that my website is twinflamerx.com, where you can find all the information about booking services, psychic readings, healings. I'm going to be adding more services there, but I'm on Instant Go, Bitwine, and Kasamba, and those links are in the description box below. Also selling and offering a channeled message there from your beloved's higher self to you in the Etsy shop. So sorry for the long intro this time, but I haven't been here in a while. So I'm going to get started. I do want to just show you what decks I'm using. Plus, I want to remind you that at the very end of the video, I am going to be doing a Reiki healing. So stay to the end if possible. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and click the notifications. Okay, so I'm going to at some point be using these numerology guidance cards by Michelle Buchanan. Postcards from Spirit here, and this is Colette Baron-Reid. And then we have Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards. So I also have tarot here. These are just more guidance. The tarot is what I was pre-shuffling. This is the Revelations Tarot by Wang, and there's a couple of other oracle cards in the back there for the end of the reading. There's a message from your beloved's higher self to you. I meditated, prayed, and then shuffled and drew before the reading. So that's a lover's oracle message from your beloved's higher self to you. And basically that card comes from the Toni Carmine-Salerno deck. We have the Archangel Michael oracle, Doreen Virtue, and we have Kuan over there. All right, so shuffling now and asking Divine Source, God Source, our Creator, who I channel. I've been channeling direct source guidance and information. I realized it's been like 30 years now, but I picked up the tarot and started using it. So I'm just like really comfortable with it being a method of divination, and I'm more of an intuitive, empath, psychic, clairvoyant, claircognizant. I have all the clairs, clairsentient, and so I pick up all these messages through the cards. The cards are just a vehicle. I'm a visual person, so I could read a lot into a picture. Okay, so we're asking Divine Source to give us the messages that we need now at this time for the month of January 2019. And what I am also going to ask is that we have the Divine Masculine cards here, Divine Feminine, and what we're going to do is look into the different energies of the two twins, and I'm going to pull a couple cards for each, and then we'll look at like a combined energy. So we'll kind of do like a little past, present, and future for Divine Masculine, the Feminine twin, and then the union. So we are going to shuffle a few more times, and then I'll cut the deck, but you know, I just have to make sure that we shuffled it enough, and I get the nudge from Spirit that, you know, I should cut the deck. Having a little problem with my deck here. All right, just cutting. We're looking at the bottom of the deck. This is the overall energy for all twin flames, Divine Masculine, Feminine, and their union energy. So just overall for this month, January 2019. Wow, that is a great card, actually. Two of Pentacles. Trying to get this guy in focus here. It's not really doing too good. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Two of Pentacles. So we have, you know, the two twins, and then that infinity symbol that connects them. And this is a physical realm manifestation here, where we have coins being the earth energy. So that's a very grounded energy. And this is symbolic of the physical union that the two twins can manifest. And we have the number 2. So I'm thinking that that is like the goal, to be in this physical union with your beloved, or taking really, you know, substantial steps depending on where you're at in your journey, because everyone's at a different stage. But you're going to be taking these substantial steps that are going to get you much closer. And that's the two of you together doing this in the physical. It isn't just you. It's not a one-sided energy that we're seeing here. So that's our overall energy. So now we're going to look at the energy of Divine Masculine, past, present, and future, and then Feminine, and then also the union. And wow, these are really good. Okay, so this is making a lot of sense. All right, I'm just going to lay the union ones in the middle here. All right, well, I can see good things are ready for this month. We'll start with this Divine Masculine energy. So look at this here. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the recent past. So this is the masculine changing something, really important about their lifestyle, changing something about the way that they think or do things in the physical realm, maybe changing a job or moving or getting a raise. Something big is changing for the divine masculine so that they're able to like keep going on this journey. And that's a physical thing. It's not just something like ephemeral in our, ethers. It's not in the energy only. It is a physical change. So that's awesome. That's in the recent past. Now, presently, whenever I look at this, I always think of like union, but I think of it as like there still needs to be some awakening, because like as you can see, we have one of these energies like reaching for the stars, which those are pentacles there, but then we have this other one here in the fetal position if this was like reversed or upside down. So what I'm gathering from this card here really is all about like, I think it's about ascension. So there's still some stages of awakening that most divine masculines are going through. So they're trying to get through that process. Like their higher self is guiding them through this process. So that's really good. We also have here a card showing the divine masculine in the near future. Their energy is going to be all about the lovers. So this could be about the divine masculine wanting to be with their twin. And sometimes it's about making a decision. So the divine masculine deciding between maybe a karmic partner, karmic situation, and their twin, but this is all overseen by Archangel Raphael, who is the archangel that is responsible or kind of the keeper of that heart connection between the twins. So I believe it to be very positive, because even if the divine masculine is like letting go of someone like a karmic partner or karmic habit or something, then there will be that energy of openness and wanting to move forward with the divine feminine. There will be a tangible spot or place in the divine masculine's life for the divine feminine. So while we're on the divine masculine's energy, I wanted to pull out a numerology guidance card for them. Having trouble opening boxes here. Okay, so got the numerology guidance cards. And I'm going to shuffle, but behind the camera only because these cards are so big. And if okay, maybe I could shuffle on camera, but I just don't want to disrupt anything that's going on here. Like that's already laid out. Just so you guys know, I am shuffling these cards. Okay, so the card that we are going to draw is going to be a card that's going to show like the overall energy that the divine masculine is integrating in this month. So like what they might be healing, working on, understanding, and then taking that in and making a practical use out of it, like for the union. So all of this is in regard to your union coming into fruition. Oh, wow, interesting. So financial discipline comes up. So yeah, that could have something to do with the change that I saw. So maybe they are changing their habits for how they deal with money, so that they can basically have what they think that they need to have before they offer something more stable to the divine feminine counterpart. Okay, so over here we have the divine feminine energies for the upcoming month. And the first energy, or the past energy, is the Page of Cups. So do you see how she's holding the cup up? It's like she's offering her love, or he's offering his love, whoever the divine masculine twin is. They are offering their love to the counterpart twin. This is divine feminine. They're offering their cup of love to the divine masculine. So many times the divine feminine twin is like taking on more of the chaser role in a lot of the relationship dynamics. So that's fitting that this happened in the recent past. Maybe the divine feminine, if it's you watching, has kind of stopped chasing and doing that. Let's look at the present energy. Well, she's still offering her cup. And actually, this is a better energy to be in, though, because the Page of Cups is a lot more immature of an energy. So this means that the divine feminine is kind of offering this love, but it's turning into a more unconditional love where, okay, the divine masculine is working on his or herself, they're busy, and I'll just stay here and be calm about holding out my cup of love. I won't be like anxiously trying to shove it in the divine masculine's face, or, you know, push anything before it's time. Now, in the near future, we have the divine feminine. So this is like throughout the month of January. The divine feminine is going to be coming into his or her, I like to call it light worker energy. This is victorious energy. It's very passionate. It's like celebratory, like she feels like she is, you know, or he, whoever this counterpart is, they are in their power. They feel that they can, you know, shine their light. Their masculine counterpart can find them, and they're, you know, going forward fearlessly on their mission. So these are great energies so far. I'm going to pull a card for the divine feminine. And again, this is the numerology card representing what the divine feminine is integrating in the month of January 2019 in regard to this union. All right, so this is the card. Okay, wow. Okay, so we have communication, number 33, and then it's in reverse. But I don't know. Like, I don't really read reversals on certain cards. Like this one, what I would say if it is in reverse, and Spirit is saying it really doesn't matter, because either way, the divine feminine is working on communication. So this could mean that communication is closed off, but I don't know. I think what it means really, and I'm intuitively feeling, is that the divine feminine is realizing that communication is very important for the union. It's a cornerstone. 33 is a master number. Communication breeds trust. It helps to form the bond of trust, so it's super important. The divine feminine is learning that balance in communication is important rather than no communication, so they're being open and receptive to the communication of the divine masculine when the divine masculine is ready to communicate. You know, that's the key. It's like if you are the divine feminine and you want to message a happy holiday to your divine counterpart, and then if they don't answer you, it like feels horrible. So, you know, I've been doing readings for clients every single day almost. I think I took one day off. And I'll talk about why I took one day off this year in the video I do about it. But it has to do with my twin flame and my integration process and, you know, what I went through for the last couple months and then kind of integrated just recently when I took the day off. I think I took off 2 days ago. Okay, so we have 3 cards here. These are for the union energy. So the combined energy of the divine feminine counterpart, masculine, and like how the two of them together, like how balanced they are. So they were a little bit more balanced in the recent past in terms of coming together because there was this balancing act going on. Sometimes this is the indecision card, but here I call it like the tightrope walk. And both twins are participating in it. So, you know, recently there was a little bit more balance than there is now because now we have this like negative energy of the devil, but also that codependent type of energy that comes with the devil as well. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, we have the two like counterparts chained to each other. So it's like the old ball and chain. So I think like both twins kind of backed off a little bit from this cooperation, but let's see what's going to happen in the near future throughout the month of January. This is awesome. We have this, sorry, it's so blurry, 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is about balance. It's about equal give and take. So just like in this one, in the recent past, we had a balancing act going on, but it was like more dangerous with these tightropes. Now we're kind of like, you know, being a little stubborn, but, you know, in the next few weeks, we're going to be, both twins are going to be working on creating this balance. So you need this balance where both twins are giving and receiving their energy equally, where one is not doing more than the other, where both want the union and understand the connection, you know, pretty much the same as the other. Maybe not expressing things the same, but at least wanting it, at least desiring it, at least being ready for it. And it looks like by the end of January, at least for twins that are watching this and resonate with the rest of the message, there's going to be more balance. And this is ultimately when you stay in that alignment with yourself, your higher self, aligned to God, source, universe, and then both twins come into this balance, then you're in this perfect alignment for you to start, creating with your twin, which is the theme for our entire year. So it's fitting that we would start the month going into, a really good state of balance. Now, each twin has free will. I really believe we do have free will on the journey to make individual choices. And if you decide that you're going to make this unbalanced due to your own actions, which could be sending your twin a bunch of messages before they answer your first one, that's going to upset this. So if you take any actions like that, which is the opposite of balance, then you could be manifesting a different outcome at the end of the month. See, this is all about potentials of what the energy of the collective of twin flames that are watching the video or going to watch the video. And this is for January of 2019, but if you're hopping on it and watching it for some reason at any other date, maybe for history and perspective, or even for messages, if something resonates and rings true for your time, then it probably is good for you. All right, another shuffle of the numerology deck so that we can get a card that represents what both twins are working on together. Working on healing, maybe manifesting, also integrating this month. And this is all, taking steps in the right direction, the direction toward that sacred union with their beloved. Oh, wow. 99, compassion. Oh, wow. Compassion is a little bit higher vibration than unconditional love, because compassion is when you extend your empathy to others. You put yourself in their shoes where you can understand them and love them. And this is another master number, 99, that's about completion. So this is really awesome that the two twins are working together. And I believe this is working together to have compassion for themselves, because we've all been through a ton of obstacles on this journey and we've all made mistakes, which are just lessons. Mistakes only can cause us to have a little more karma possibly and other spills and messes to clean up. But then if we get back on track, we'll be back on track toward union. So they can only delay if we do make a quote unquote mistake on the journey. But we're called to have compassion for ourselves and even for our twin when one or both of us kind of brings things out of balance and brings us a little further away from union than we want to be. Okay, so got a few more cards. I wanted to pull a Cheryl Richardson self-care card. So it's awesome because it's going to resonate and kind of follow along with what we already have seen here with this compassion card, because the compassion card is telling us, hey, have compassion for each other and even for other twins on the journey, and then people in the world that you might not even know. The two twins are learning that compassion for themselves, for each other, and for others. So compassion, self-compassion, has a component to it called self-care. So that's why these cards resonate. And I just was guided by Spirit to pull this deck before this card ever was pulled too. So it's great. Wow. So this is the card that I was guided to withdraw from the deck, and it is the nature card. So this month, if you can, at least just once, take a walk. Let the beauty of nature feed your soul. But I would recommend doing it as much as you can. Where I live, it's cold and it's snowed and things like that, but whatever the weather is, get out there, take a breather, get some fresh air. There's always, wildlife around. Even if you live in the city, go to a park and, just enjoy the fresh air. And maybe it's polluted air from, vehicles and things, but the goal is to move around outside, because that is going to move your energy around. And if anything is stagnant, it'll help to release any blockages. Okay, a last general card for both twins. The Postcards from Spirit is what we're going to use. And these have really nice messages to them, so that's why I thought it would be nice to use. I'm just going to closing my eyes and finding one that has a vibration for this reading. Okay, so here we go. Message from Spirit to us. Dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master and you don't even know it. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life: money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe, so whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. Remember, fear stands, FEAR stands for false evidence appearing real. Okay, but the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough. And abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and you will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. So it's like the opposite when we're talking about our faith, right? Loving you more and more every day. So this message again is a postcard from Spirit. From heaven, it says, from Spirit. Okay, so, and that's, I believe, that's the Spirit of God, our Creator, Source. You know, where we came from. Everything came from a source. All right, we have 3 last cards, and remember, after this, I will be doing the Reiki transmission. Okay, so this message here is from your divine counterpart's higher self to you. It says, look deep within your heart and you will, I'm so sorry, this is blurry. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. It's a beautiful message from the beloved. So it means that this January, if you are focusing on yourself, loving yourself, knowing that you are enough and you deserve all the abundance that the universe has to offer, all you have to do is believe that abundance in the form of your beloved, your union, and your mission to come, all of that is going to come your way, but all you have to do is believe it. And in order to feel that you're worthy, you need to tap within your heart. That's where the love is. You could even bring in more love from God, Source, Universe, from Mother Nature, from the earth, from Father, Son, bring this energy in to you. And then go within your heart, you'll feel love for yourself. That love for yourself is the same love that you have for your beloved and that they have for you because you are one. Especially if you remember, we talked about that heart connection. And that's what the Divine Masculine wants to strengthen and get into the physical union so that there can be that manifestation there. All right, it looks awesome for January. I have 2 last cards, and these are kind of guidance for the upcoming month, starting with the Kuan Oracle and then Archangel Michael. So I like to use these at the end of long readings just as a inspirational message from a divine feminine archetype and divine masculine archetype. So we'll start with the Kuan Yin. So here's beautiful Kuan Yin. She's a Buddhist goddess. She didn't totally ascend because she wanted to stay in between the earth plane and the astral plane so that she could still be with the people that were suffering and help them, comfort them. So what she's saying is, your enlightened heart. Okay. Ooh, out of control here, out of focus. Okay, I'm so sorry about this. Hopefully autofocus will work next time. Your enlightened heart. Oh, wow. The wish, I'm just going to read it because Oh, here it is. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within, an ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Oh my gosh. So here we have the torch of enlightenment is that love from your beloved. Remember the heart connection? She just confirmed it. Okay, so everything in this reading is interconnected. What we have here is the last card, and during this reading of this card and right after, I am sending you some Reiki healing. Archangel Michael's message is pay attention to your dreams this month. And the prayer here is thank you, Archangel Michael, for tucking us into bed tonight and every night this month and every night this year and helping us enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, we invite you into our dreams as our teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow us to understand this twin flame journey, to understand our divine counterpart and what they're going through, their hopes, their dreams, their wishes, their intentions for us. Please help us to gain this information in our dreams on a spiritual level and guide us. And with that, I'm going to send you and your beloved some Reiki healing energy for January of 2019 and beyond so that the two of you may manifest what beautiful messages and foreshadowings that were predicted in this reading today. And remember, if you keep your energy vibrating high in a state of unconditional love, that's going to draw your twin into you. And remember to be patient and understanding with your twin and keep everything in balance. Namaste. I will see you very soon in a new video. I am going to be uploading a video for the new moon, which is, I believe, Saturday, January 5th. But before that, you might hear from me again. So until then, namaste.